So, Mr. Prakash Jha, in this entire case, what's also now coming out is the dark underbelly of Bollywood. The connection of drugs, the connection of these networks, the connection of, whether you call them networks or you call them gangs or you call them cliques, in a way operating in such a manner that, many who may come from small towns may not be able to handle the kind of networks that exist here.
Yeah, but there are sub-networks, like network around me is not like that. There are several other filmmakers who are able to work with people. But yes, Sushant was in big league. He was destined for much bigger glory. But let me tell you that what you are talking about is not known to us. I mean, I go to sleep at 9:30, 10, so I don't go to parties, I don't socialize here. And I don't think I'm alone here. There are a whole lot of us who don't do that. So there must be one section of the industry which is doing it, which controls maybe, a certain number of actors.
Is this the difference between the big budget and the reasonable budget films, newcomers versus the projects which are looking at 300-400 crore kind of turnovers? Are there two separate worlds?
Absolutely. Not forget about that. Even us filmmakers, like I almost work in an island, there are a whole lot of fellow filmmakers like Sudhir Mishra or Anubhav or, several actors who work in my kind of films. And we seldom meet, we seldom talk, we seldom exchange, ideas or work or anything. So, it always happens that, a certain number of people kind of I reach out to people and they come to me, that's fine. But what you talk about is, I'm sure that it must be existing, but I'm not aware about it. I'm not aware about the kind of the clique or the drug or the mafia as they are talking about. I'm sure that there are people who are functioning in that manner, who are trying to take control or who have already got control. But that has not prevented me from, doing what I want to do, the way I want to do. I mean, yes, it is difficult. It is difficult to get big stars to work in your films, but because there are few and they've all, the business has changed, they all work like studios whether it is Ajay Devgan or Akshay Kumar or Salman Khan or Shah Rukh Khan or Amir Khan or Hrithik Roshan and all these people, they almost like our studios because they are the ones who are the principal in the business. They take the entire profit sometimes, or the cost is it all belongs to them because they think or the way the business happens, and it is the business has been structured like that by the corporates. So the directors or the producer, they are basically hired for a job. So this whole structure needs to change. And how many independent producers and filmmakers and directors like me exist today? Very few. I mean, I'm able to produce a film called Lipstick Under My Burqa or Pariksha, which has just been released some time back and which has been loved by people, with non-actors, non-commercial actors. I dare to do that and risk my money. But it is a difficult world, but it's not impossible to survive. We struggle. Of course, if you come to Mumbai and sort of you want success in 6 months, a year, 2 years, or things like that, that may not happen. It takes a lot of time and probably a bit of luck to get the opportunity at the right time.